our Almighty God, Creator of heaven and earth, Father and lover of our soul, you sit on your throne of mercy and rule with your love and faithfulness. You are full of grace. We acknowledge your presence in our lives. Nothing is hidden in your eyes, even our challenges and struggles in life. We come to you with faith. We ask not only for our daily spiritual bread, but to seek your forgiveness and undeserving favor to heal our land, our family members, our friends and neighbors, even our enemies with COVID-19 and other diseases. Holy Spirit, help us to deepen our faith and see the opportunity to believe, obey, and worship. As we face this pandemic, you are Lord and God. Encourage us and change our hearts, not to fear, but to be full of hope and find ourselves praying and meditating your word. We believe no works of the enemy prosper to your children. Abba, Father, we believe that your Son Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. He is the truth and our salvation. Hear our prayers, O Lord, and most of all, not our will, but thy will be done. We pray this in Jesus' name, the name above all names, who was and is to come. Amen.
The views and opinions of the producers, hosts, and guests in the show do not directly reflect the official stand and policies of the management, the network, and the company.
Growing your business, achieving prosperity, and gain happiness is what Philippine business Feng Shui is all about. Join us as our Feng Shui Masters give you the guidance only here on Big Media Network.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of you who are watching around the globe. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? My question, do you want to live in prosperity? Do you want to achieve success in business and personal life through Feng Shui application? Do you want to learn the tips on how to achieve balance of your work, your spirit, and your environment? And if your answer is yes, please stay with me. You are now in Feng Shui for Business. I am your host, Reverend Lilian Hewlett, your Feng Shui and Reiki Master. Today is Sunday, and it is a good time for us, of course, to rest. And today and tomorrow, it's not really so good to do new things. No, it's not on the energy for new things. But it is a good time or day to start your office. Now, as if you're building an office, this is a good, tomorrow is a good day for you. And if you would like to travel, that's also a good day for you. So, what is our special for tonight? That's Sunday. Tonight is Sunday. We are going to talk about your career. How to boost your career with Feng Shui. Okay, so maybe, yeah. So that's it. So I think I am late. Sorry for me, but just listen to my voice. And so that is our topic for today. Boost your career with Feng Shui. Our goal for Feng Shui is to really bring Feng Shui in your everyday life, to really bring it into your heart. So that's why we created the slogan. Let us go with our slogan. Feng Shui is for all. So let's say it again. Feng Shui is for all. And of course, we need to combine our action to our intention. So we are now going to say our second slogan: spirit plus action is equal to prosperity. Spirit plus action is equal to prosperity. Thank you for being with me. So again, we would like to greet all the followers of Feng Shui for Business and V81 Radio, and also OFW around the globe, Feng Shui practitioners, Reiki practitioners, and light workers, business owners. So hello and thank you for being with us. So stay with us. We invite you to communicate and participate in learning during the show. So we will be very happy to see your questions, comments on the chat box in Facebook or maybe even in YouTube. So we are also live in YouTube. So please let us communicate and let us relate to one another in this show. We will be happy to answer all your questions. I shall not be complete, and even my show or our show will not be complete without my partner joining me in activating the wealth and prosperity in your business, home, and space. So, may I welcome my fellow Feng Shui activator, Dragon Angel Guide, Miss Darleen Turda. Darleen, uh,
Good evening, Teacher Isa, and good evening, Philippine Business Feng Shui. Thank you for allowing us to be your every Sunday guide. O, di ba? I'm so glad to be with you tonight as we talk about how to boost your career with Feng Shui. Well, I am sure it will be a great help for everyone. I am Darlene, your Dragon Angel Guide, to assist you in rediscovering your own Feng Shui.
wow, okay. So please be with me. I think I'm not really in time with all of my voice and my video, but let us continue and move on. So, Darlene, is it that is happening with you this week? Or is there anything that is happening around us? No, I just came from Mindoro I think from Tuesday up to Friday. So my world is there in the province. So how are you and what are the news for us?
Well, actually, it's kind of hectic week for us right now,
Yeah.
as I know. But then the news is kind of there are starting to build a new road. I think the underground. Yeah,
Wow, where will that be? Where will that be?
actually, they have started a teacher in Quezon City, and but the looks of it, there will be a lot of relocation that is needed, and because of the people will
Oh,
be, um, some of the homes will be, and I think some of the establishment will be affected by the relocation.
I see. Oh, I hope also they look into the feng shui of the place, right? And also I hope they also
Started it
ask the permission of the earth guardians, no? So when we dig things, when we do a change in whatever physical structure, we usually ask permission because there will be a change on the elements, the flow of water, the flow of the air, everything. All the elements should be taken into consideration. Yes, Darleen.
That's true, teacher. Even the ones who are affected will be having a different homes, right? So
Mm-hmm.
where will they be relocated? Where we're going to establish their new home? Will it be far from their workplace? Something like that.
Yeah, and we really need to pray for that.
Mhm. That's true.
So, yeah. For me, Darleen, I went to Mindoro. I taught Reiki, and that was graduation day for them. And that school, we had been there together, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that school was really, it's really a very beautiful school with all the children and the teachers meditating. And when I woke up in the morning, I heard them doing some stress release exercises from Capacitar. It was really very beautiful. If only most of the school will really be open for meditation and teach the children some stress relief exercises, I think most of our students will be coping up with the stress in school, stress in everyday life. They will have a different outlook also in life, right?
That's very beautiful, teacher. Actually, the administrative officers of that school really look into the holistic view of the health, not only of the school financially and organizationally, also with the teachers and the community itself. That's a very nice way and a very good way, and should be a model school, right?
Yes, a modern school. So there's also an invitation for all of you, viewers, whom you would like to visit a farm school that's really doing or implementing a holistic education. And that's called the Hilasio Foundation Farm School in Oriental Mindoro is one place to go. Okay, so any other things aside from the what you have what you have done, what you have done for the week? What aside from the news that we have for the roads, bridges, or
Bridges, and then of course, I actually the president went to the United States for the UN convention, I believe, and
mm,
mhm.
yes, Darlene?
Hello, yes.
Yes.
So there's a delay feedback, yes. So yes, everyone is actually um in my part of the world, actually, the parents are now parents, and then the community is looking more into how they would improve their life, meaning trying to look into ways on how to not just add on the finances, but into getting a better way of an outlook in their life, in their family life.
Mm. And speaking of the outlook, it's really very important. And outlook is also related to our topic for tonight. And our topic for tonight is really something to do with purpose, what we can do in life. So maybe Darlene, you can introduce our topic, no? Introducing our topic for tonight.
Yes, I'm glad to introduce our topic for tonight. But before that, you know that our slogan? Yes, sa ikangulad ng bayan, Feng Shui ang kailangan. So for tonight, we will continue on going to the Bagua, but we will focus now on the north sector, which is the career or the life path. So hang on, stay with us as we continue on our topic after this break.
Okay,
We
let's
will
take
be
a
back
break.
shortly. This is Philippine Business Feng Shui, only here on Big Media Network.
Now is the program for the millennials that will showcase young professionals' worth, aspirations, and successes in doing what they believe is right, progressive, and inclusive. Join them as they discover the path to self and societal fulfillment while making a difference. Hosted by empowered and cool millennial Erica Mizon, together with her fellow millennials, they will be making a difference. Only here on V81 Radio, Manila.
It's a tough business out there. So many uncertainties, operational difficulties, deadlines. We provide the solutions and services that your company needs at the best price, guaranteed, with our global principles. And experienced partners, we bring solutions to your current and future business. Inolution, supporting your business as always. Video meetings are the future of collaboration. Meetings are like people. No two are ever the same. Logitech provides better meetings where everyone can be seen and heard, because great meetings just don't happen. Logitech, with our partner Inolution, ensures your video collaboration is at the next level. Inolution, supporting your business as always. To serve you sooner, email us at support@inolution.com.ph.
Are you having a hard time monitoring your workers' performance? Do you have times where you feel you need to help your employees? Voiso offers a real-time dashboard where you can monitor their calls in real time, like putting their calls in whisper mode, which lets you talk to your employee to give them assistance without their clients knowing it.
Hey Marty, tell him that the subject matter expert will take it from here.
Inolution, supporting your business as always. Now back to Philippine Business Feng Shui, only here on Big Media Network.
Hello. Now let us go back to our topic last Sunday. So do you still remember our topic last Sunday? Our topic is about the southwest corner of your home that reflects your love and relationship sector. Question: were you able to adjust some places or some things in your southwest sector or your love and relationship sector? We will be happy to know if you have made some adjustments. So maybe we have to know. I mean, we have to ask um, viewers, have you done something, um, changes in your love and relationship sector? We shall be happy to know what are the adjustments that you have had or you have done. Okay. Darlene, did you have any changes or you are good um, with your southwest sector?
Actually, teacher, I did changes in my south on that sector because it is in my kitchen. So I have to put in some more fire on it, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
I've although it's a kitchen part, kaya lang it's not the one that has the stove eh. So I put in
Mm,
some wood element on that sector, and I hope
mm-hmm.
that my relationship sector will be flourishing soon.
Yes, blessings. Amen to that. So did you see anything? I don't see um anything here coming from our But before that, let us greet our viewers and listeners.
Hi,
So,
Krish.
hello, Ron.
Hello,
It is
everyone.
Ron. It is already September again. It's an angel month, right? Hello, Krish. So, actually, Feng Shui, although it is metaphysical in nature, is actually a really practical way of living. This is learned to the observance of the flow of nature. So we have a quotation here coming from a businessman who really practiced Feng Shui. So maybe we can have the slide. Yeah, we can have the slide for it. Yes. So Feng Shui is living skill. There is an art to it. It is scientific and it is also mathematical. And at times it's logical with an element of magic. It is really mathematical and it's really logical because if you really study the principle of Feng Shui, you will really see that it is really like a living skill. So when we say we would like to have an open living to or open view of the world, then our door or our window should have the view of the world. So it's like a really practical thing. So your living space is now your feng shui, even though you are not practicing it consciously. But if you want to have the power with it, just learn how to practice feng shui in the right way. So diving in our topic today, the north sector of your home represents the career and purpose. North sector represents your career and purpose. Or in a simple way, if we shall follow the compass feng shui, it represents the north sector. And if we are going to follow the BTB feng shui, it is the middle lower part of your home um, from the door. No, let's say this one. The lower part can be your door. So the lower part of your home, if you're looking at it from the bird's eye view, the career is the one in the middle. So the lower middle part is your career, or in Feng Shui, in the compass Feng Shui, it is the north sector. Okay, so that is our bagua. So now look into your career, career sector. So which part of your home represents the career? It can be the north sector or the lower middle area of your home or business. What is the color of the wall in that area? What are the things that are there? And how do you feel the area? And again, we are now doing the inventory of your career and purpose sector. So let us all hear from you. What is in your north sector or the lower middle area of your home? Please type in the chat. So with me, let's say with me, our middle part of the home, lower middle part, one is the bedroom of my son and also the bookshelf and also the art drawing of my husband and the stairway. So very, very long. But that is uh, the lower middle area of my home. So what about you, Darlene? What is in your lower middle area of your home?
That
What is your
is,
career area?
yes. Um, actually, we used to have an aquarium in that space, but then,
Hmm.
yeah, we were not able to maintain it, so I had it
Mm-hmm.
removed, but and we haven't replaced it with anything yet. It
Mm-hmm.
is the part of my house in which we it's sort of how do you call it, before the gate, before the entrance of your home is an entryway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it is a very important part of our house because it's where we put in our um laundry area. Actually, the
Mm.
clothes, yes. So I don't, but there's no water in it.
Mm. But is that the door? Is that the door in your home, the career area?
No, it
Yeah.
has the air condition. It has the
Mm-hmm.
actually it's the living room area.
It's a wall. It's a wall. There's a wall there. No, it's a living room area. Okay, so let us hear from the others. So, what is in your career and life purpose area, or in your north sector, if you're not doing the BTB Bagwa? Can you hear it from our viewers and listeners? What is in your career area, the lower part of your home when you are looking at your home and the bird's eye view? So you can see that here in the back. What is in there?
Actually, it looks like teacher no. Since this is the front part, the front entrance,
Mm-hmm.
it usually could be the living room or a room,
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Yeah,
or a path
or it
or a
can,
pathway, yes,
yeah, or it can be the door, right? It
yeah.
can be the door. Yeah. Okay. So I think it's
But
also very slow for us to get
yes, teacher.
now.
But I believe in some houses right now, especially in condominium units, it it can also be the bathroom or a kitchen because the entryway to the some condominium units are already in the kitchen area.
Yeah, that's what I noticed also, right?
Mhm.
When you enter the door, it can be the kitchen and the bathroom. Yeah. So let's see if that will work with us. Huh? Okay, so let's now go to our discussion of the topic itself.
Mhm.
So, Darlene, maybe you can share more about the career and purpose sector.
Yes, I would love to because this is my favorite area actually. But before we discuss how to enhance your north sector or your career or life path sector, let us look first in our own life. Like how is your career, right? So kindly you may jot down this question and answer this for yourself. Do you have a fulfilling career? Do you want to enhance or your work area or your work? Do you feel stuck with your work?
Mm-hmm,
Do you feel that your work is aligned with your spiritual mission? Or do you already know your spiritual mission or purpose in your life?
mm-hmm.
Would you like or do you need a clarity for your life purpose?
You know,
Well,
this is very, very important for us, Darlene, that to enhance the sector, we need to reflect first on what is happening on us, right? So it's not just about having a job, but are you fulfilled with your work?
yes.
So, so if there's something um, that is bothering you with your career, so that means your career sector is something that you need to enhance, right, Darlene?
That's true, teacher.
Um,
Most of the young people right now or those who are driving, they have this drive to boost their career, to do their
mhm,
best. For what? For what is the purpose of that drive or that motivation that you have? Is your career
mhm,
really not just giving you a fulfillment materially? Is it also providing you um, growth Is it
Mm-hmm.
also teaching you about ways of living, or because it really matters? It's because that's what where your fulfillment will be. That's how you would look into your life right now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So now let's go to what are other things. Sorry for now we don't have a slide, but you have to listen to us. You don't have to listen to us on what we need to do.
Well,
Okay?
I really apologize because as I've said, the career path is a major is my favorite sector as it relates to yellow, the color yellow. The color
Mm-hmm.
yellow is also the career path also relates to your ability to focus on a specific direction or purpose
Mm-hmm.
in your life because everyone has a purpose in their life. This is the area that represents our minds, our thoughts, ideas, willpower, confidence. So it
Mm-hmm.
is since it is your willpower and your motivation, the fear and anger also is related in this area. So
So
how you will
will
manage
that mean
the
Darlene, that if the person is always angry in the house, or that means we also need to look into our career area, right?
true teacher, true. Because since it is about motivation, determine your determination, it's about fear
Mm-hmm.
then. So what holds you on
Mm-hmm.
doing those things that
Yeah.
you would love to do? So yeah. So
Okay.
in our body, it is in our stomach naman. Remember if you are working, right? If you're always stressed or you would like or you have not done anything and things that you have to do, your boss will get angry at you. It will always be your stomach who's going to be affected. But that's going to be
Mm-hmm.
affected.
Yeah. Okay. So what
So
else can we do? Aside from
yes,
reflecting on our.
it the element of the that sector is water teacher. So all
Mm-hmm.
water
Yeah.
features, the reflective surfaces such as the glass, crystals, and mirrors, ito yung makakatulong. And metal
Mm-hmm.
helps the flow of water. So
Yeah.
as much as possible, there should no there should not be an earth element in that area because earth depletes water. Yan.
Yes. Yeah. So the metal supports the water, right?
That's true,
Yeah.
teacher.
Yeah. So I
So
remember here, may I just share that in our home, I have a mirror here. So in the career sector. Yeah. So because it's reflecting like a water, right?
yes, teacher. So all those
Mm-hmm.
things, crystal, water, mirror, those are the things that can help enhance that sector. So
Mm-hmm.
when you have a stable financial income and opportunity are present, it helps that you build a life for yourself, right? Because this kind of energy is related to a successful and well balanced north corner or the career corner. In Feng
Mm-hmm.
Shui, the north is the corner that is also associated with longevity, career advancements, and business opportunities. So it has the corner that represents earned income, such as your salary or your own
Mm-hmm.
business.
Yeah. So parang if we are going to enhance our business, our
Mm,
whole career or abundance, so career and the north sector is one of the four areas that you need to enhance, excuse me, in your feng shui background.
yes,
The so
teacher.
career is the opposite of the fame and recognition. That's the north and south. So yung dalawa. So we have discussed in 4 weeks the four areas that you need to enhance in creating a fulfilling business and career. So we have the abundance and prosperity, the southeast, the fame, which is the south, the relationship, which is the southwest, and the north, which is the career. right?
Yes.
So career is very, very important for those four. Okay, what other decors that we can put there?
Actually, teacher, you can put in, aside from the crystals and the water element, you can put it the color. You can use the color white, gray,
Mm-hmm,
or the blue colors,
mm-hmm,
or the metal
yeah,
colors like that.
yeah.
Okay.
You can also use the black, you know,
Mm.
because the water is also black. So
You may
anything that you can put.
Yes, you may also put in some decorations that reflect your career. Like if you are
Mm-hmm,
a teacher, what is the decoration that you would like to put in there? Or if
mm-hmm.
you want to be the principal, then you have to put something that represents the your love to for teaching, right? And how
Yes,
you
yes.
would manage the school, something like that. Like
Mm-hmm.
just like your teacher, they can also hang a mirror to reflect their personal path. Also, a
Yes. So,
drum can also be symbolic to remind of your own beat of your own path. O, di ba?
mm-hmm. Yes, yes. So it's also good if your career sector is, if you're using the BTB Bagua, is your door, no? Because the door opens us to all opportunity. So you can also enhance that sides of the door to enhance your career sector. But be sure that there's no blockage on the door if the career sector is your door.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
Or
teacher,
some,
that's
yes. Or some others, if their career sector is also the door and they would like to put a doormat, I usually suggest a gray, a black doormat to really enhance also the color that is associated with water.
mhm.
Um,
Also teacher for compass bagwa, compass
mhm.
feng shui. The north
Mhm.
corner they put in tortoise because the
Yes,
tortoise
yes.
represents support in your life.
Yes.
Mhm.
And if it happens to be a door, I usually put the the frog or
Mhm.
whatever that really supports the flow of the water.
Yes. They can put in an aquarium, if they can put in some
Mm-hmm.
fountain or the pond, that's a very
Mm-hmm.
that's the right place where they can put in the water element. So
Mm-hmm.
having water in the north corner of your home will always be auspicious. It can help to boost your reputation at work, improve your business, bump up your salary if you're asking for that, or bring new sources of income to your life. So if you want a new source of income to your life, bring in a new element or a new decor in that area of your enhance that area of your life. So there are
Yeah.
images such as the fish, turtle, seashells for good
Mm-hmm.
fortune and to boost luck and to stimulate the chi in that area. Also, teacher,
Yeah.
in compass feng shui, the north corner relates to number one. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Nine
and
one. Yeah.
the one number. So any
Mm-hmm.
number, any decor or any picture that represents one
Mm-hmm.
is a good picture that you can put in that area.
Yes. Yes. So the career also represents the color blue. So you can also use the blue there.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so I would like to know what are the parts, what is the part of your home that represents the career? So look at here. Ah, okay, so we can let us greet our friends here. So we have Abby. Hello, Abby. Hello, John. Hello, John.
Hi, John. Hello. I miss you.
Hello, Jilly. Hello, Jilly. So since the career sector is usually the door or the living room. So what we have shared are the things that you can really put there. When you put water in your door, if you are coming from the inside, you're facing the door from the inside, the water should be on the left side, no? But if you are also coming from the outside and you are facing the door from the outside, it should still be on the left. No? That's always any water features like fountain, aquarium should always be in the left. So just a note for those. So what are our common problems on the career? I mean in the structure of the career. So if your career sector is the door, or even if it is not the door, it should be cluttered. So that's one problem that we have. In all the bagwas that we have is the clutter in that gua. And the gua is the sector. So of course the solution there is to clean the area. If there are other things that you're not using anymore, you have to throw them or you have to put them in a place where you can keep them well in a good condition. So clean that area, especially it is usually near the door or the door itself. The second is, Darlene, you said that in the condominium it is usually the bathroom, right?
Yes, yes, true.
So if it is the bathroom, though the bathroom is also the a water, no? But the bathroom is has the water that is always flushing. So the adjustment there is usually the same thing. Now in the other gua. So if you're still building the house, it's better not to put the bathroom on that area. But if you have already built the house, so you can paint the wall or have the traces of blue, black, gray, white on that bathroom. Of course, white is always there, but you can also put some traces of the water element. So the water element can be gray, black, or coming from the metal element also to enhance the water. It can be a traces of yellow, gold. So those are the colors that you can put or you can enhance the bathroom. So you can paint it in the wall or you can have like a shower curtain that has those colors. And you can also put the symbol of water there. Now, what are the symbols of water? You can have fish, you can have a paint or a drawing of fish on the wall of the bathroom, a turtle, a frog, anything that really symbolizes the water, or just a painting with water. You can do that. You you can also put some metal thing inside the bathroom. So um, you can also put some heavy stones or stones, pebble stones in the corners of the bathroom, or you can have it as as a decor, like a different kinds of stones, to hold the energy of the bathroom that is always flowing. Okay, so I think that's one in the bathroom. If that happens to be also the laundry area, that is the same thing that you're going to do. So paint. Now, usually it's not a laundry area, but what you have said, it is your kitchen. No? So if it is the kitchen, then the fire and the water are not really friends to each other. But what you can do is just to tone down the color of your kitchen. If it is too red, then you can put some water colors there, like yellow, or the metal color there, like yellow, or you can put some traces of blue, traces of gray in that area of your kitchen to tone down the fire element on your kitchen. So what else? Of course, if it is everything that you have there, if it is a laundry, if it is the kitchen, then you can always um, uh, um, have everything dry and clean. So those are the things that you can do. If it is a missing area, just like what we have done before, always put a wind chime on that area to have the space expand and to fill up that missing area. Okay, so maybe we can go to the open forum. Do you have any other questions? Any questions from our audience with regards to the career?
Actually, teacher, I want to add something, right? Can
Mm-hmm.
maybe they should be select some images that is not overpowering the water element. Like they will be happy to put in the Niagara Falls or the Angel Falls.
Mm-hmm.
So those strong waterfalls is not also good. Just also
Mm-hmm.
ensure that the water image doesn't appear to be flowing away
Very
from you
strong.
or the room.
Yes, yes.
So
Yeah, it's like really flowing. Just
mm,
flowing, but not really flowing away. Yes, that's
yes.
really right. Yeah, that's really true.
Mhm.
Speaking of the career, one thing that is also good is to see your element, no? Because you can also enhance your own career if you know your element. And there are two ways to really know your element based on the year that you were born or based on the day that you were born. But there's a different calculation which we need to calculate, no? If we are dealing with the day that you were born. So we should also look into that because that is really related to how we're going to live with our career. But for this show, I think it is also okay that we use now the the year that you were born. No, so because if we're going to use the day, which is the very specific for you, that will be for your personal consultation because we need more computations for that. Okay, so if you have your pen and your paper, then you can um, jot down what can be your element of the year. You can also create your career based on the year when you were born. Okay, for those who were born on the year that ends in 0 and 1, so let's say 1970 or 1971, your element is usually metal. It's metal. It's not usually metal. Okay, so you have to remember metal element for the year. So that means having a business that is related to metal can be good based on the year for those who were born in the number 0, ending in 0 or 1. So do we have a viewer here who were born in the year that ends in 0 and 1? Darlene, what year you were born? Zero
Mabubuking
or
ako,
one?
teacher. Zero.
No, no. Zero or one? Zero?
Zero.
Just say, oh yeah. So that means you are metal based on the year. But of course, I have done a reading with you. You are not metal on based on the day, right? Okay, so for those who were born on the year ending with 2 and 3, So they belong to the water element. So how do we use this element? That means those are the things that you can put on the career area to signify yourself or in your own different parts of your or the desk or your home. There should be a symbol or things that symbolize the year that you were born. Okay, so where are we now? Two and three, right? Two and
Yes.
three is the
Metal.
water,
Water.
water. And then if you were born with the year ending in 24 and 5, then you are a wood element based on the year. Okay? And then if you are born on 4 and 5, 5 and 6, tama na
Six and
ba?
seven. 6 and
6
7.
and 7. So if
Ah,
you're born 6 and 7, then you are with the element of fire. Okay? And then if you are born from on 8 and 9, ending with the year ending 8 and 9, then you are an earth element. Okay? So 6 and 7, based on the year, I am good. I am wood. And you are what? Metal.
mm,
Yes. So what are the significance for this? No? You know, these are just the general, huh? Because usually we still have the very specific reading for the element. And we always look into the day that you were born and the hour that you were born. Okay, so now let's go to 0 to 1. So for those who are 0 to 1, that means you are a metal element. So any business that relates to the metal will be good for you. So what are those? So that can be um, anything that is jewelry industry that can be good for you. Anything that uses the steel, aluminum, metal processing that can be good for you. Um, what? If you want to be in the automobile or car industry, that can also be good for you. So anything that uses metal, that can be good for you. But again, I tell there is really a very specific reading for this, but that is the general thing that you can uh, use as a guide. Now, there's also what we call the hidden wealth that you can also use if these elements are not working with you. There's also some hidden gifts that God has given us based on our birthdays. The mental element is also related to the also related to our way we follow rules. So that's why being a lawyer or anything that has something to do with legal processes or even a scientist, that can be a good work for any person who were born as a metal element. Okay, so what about you, Darlene? What is you are metal, right? You said you're metal. So you
yeah.
have been in the well, pharmaceutical is also metal. Now
Yes,
you have been
teacher.
in the metal, yes.
Actually,
Transportation is also metal. Oh, what? So what have you done? Huh?
my
What have you
family's
done?
my family's business used to be a goldsmith jewelry.
Oh, wow, wow. If you are also in the healthcare, which you are, that's also a part of the metal element. Wow, wow, very good. So parang you are aligned with your work, right?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah. Okay, so now let's go to the water element. No, next is to metal. Water is 2 and 3. No? So for the water, anything of course that has metal and that has water. So what are those? Of course, ang uso ngayon is coffee shop, right? Ang dami-daming coffee shop or
Milk
anything that
tea.
deals, yeah, milk tea, yan. Anything, okay, water refilling station, anything that also deals with travel because the travel, water relates to traveling. You can also be good with that.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a work related to that. Farming, fish farming, what I mean, or plumbing, laundry industry, that can also be good for them.
Any
So
communication
water,
career
yes,
teacher for water.
yes, that is also, yeah, communication, that is also good. Or because the water is related to connection. So
Mm-mm.
being a reporter, a newscaster can also be good for a water element. And somehow, because the water element is also related to emotion, any work that deals with the
Counseling,
emotional healing, yeah, that can also be good with,
coaching.
for the
Yes.
water. Yeah. So, did you get it? For those who are water elements. So now what? 2, 3, 4, 5 na tayo, di ba?
Teacher,
For
is
5,
education part of water? Education.
no, 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 no. It deals more with the wood.
Hmm.
So now we go to the wood element.
Which is yan.
Yeah, so the wood element usually deals with any work that deals with the mind because the mind is related to the uh, wood, air. No, so anything that deals has the wood, construction, what else? Um, the air element is also related to travel, kaya yung mga pagiging air hostess that can also be good for the wood element. So paper industry, anything that uses the wood. Teaching is also good for the wood. Being a lawyer, anything that has something to do with the skills, that is also good for the wood element.
Okay.
And anything that has also to deal with the trees, of course, those are wood elements. No? Ano pa ang mga wood natin? Construction. Have I said already construction?
Yes.
Construction is also good for the wood. Yeah. Okay, so ano na tayo? 5 and 6, right?
6 and 7.
Furniture, 6 and 7. So other things for the wood are the furniture, anything that is inside the home, that is good. Also, coaching can also be good for the wood element. Now let's go with the fire. So 6 and 7 is the fire element. So heart or fire element are related to each other. So when you have it means it deals with loving, no? Loving, caring, that is the work of the fire because it's related to the heart. So what are also the industry that you can be or the work? Because fire brings light, anything that has electricity. So anything that uses electricity can be a good business for the fire element. So that means computer business, IT business, and
Yes.
you see the fire always wants to be seen, right? When you see a smoke, there's a fire. So that means any work that shows yourself to the public is good for the fire element. Kaya ano yun? Marketing, pwede ka rin maging movie star, singer, and since the fire creates, it's also good for anything like creativity, like barbershop, hair salon, that can be good for the fire element. And since it's related to the heart, anything that heals the heart. So, pwede ka maging psychologist, no? And anything that uses the fire also. You can also be a healer. So, fire can be, pwede ka mag-restaurant, no? Because it uses the fire. Any food business can also be related to fire. Multimedia is all related to fire.
So, food teacher, canteen,
Yeah,
mga,
pwede yan. Oo, pwede rin
yes,
yan. Yes, pwede rin yan.
food, noon.
Anything. Ayan. Oo, pwede rin dahil it uses the fire. But
Yes.
also, ang add din natin, if you want to also focus on a certain career related to the heart, then you can also be in the human resource. No? The human resource is also coming from the heart. Yeah. Etong mga NGO, non-profit business,
Mhm.
na mga social work, yan. Para yan sa mga heart element. Okay, so meron pa 7 and 8 and 9. So 8 and 9 is the earth element. And of course, earth element is related to balance and is related to foundation and related to the element of the earth itself. So that means any work that relates to the earth is good for the earth element. So ano yun? Natural, anything that we deals with natural resources, farming, meron bang good mining? Kasama kasi yung mining.
Mining teacher, mining. How about
Ah,
property management? Yan, mga
yeah,
ganyan.
pwede
Real
yun.
estate.
Oo. Pwede yun. Pagtitinda ng mga gemstone and crystals, pwede rin yun sa inyo.
Aha!
Ah. So,
Gardening.
yes, gardening. So, since the earth element is related to building foundation, kaya anything that really um, allows you to build that can be good for the earth element. So, pwede kang maging engineer, civil engineer, development, yan yung mga pwedeng maging business ng earth element. And since related siya sa foundation, money is also there. So anything that relates to money is also good. So anything that relates to the stock can also be good in the metal element, the fire, and the earth element. Yeah, so yun ang baka nag-stocks kayo, pwede yan sa mga earth element. Health work, because we are related to balancing the body, mind, and spirit, can also be good to the earth element. Now, so in advancing our career, we do not only rely on the external, based on the external feng shui. So it's also good to rely also on the external, which is the earth, which is the feng shui, and then there goes with your human and the heavenly luck. So the heavenly luck is the one that is based on your birthday and your the day of your birth, the year of your birth, and then that's the human luck that you should enhance in enhancing your career and purpose. So yung human luck naman, it deals with the way you think, the way we see ourselves, no? So reflection of ourselves. So yun yung parang three elements that you can use to enhance your career. Pag lahat yun nagtutugma-tugma, then you will really be aligned to your purpose and career. So, yeah. Any other questions that you would like to ask, Darleen? Is there anything that you would like to share?
Teacher, actually may phone in question. Saan daw
Mm-hmm.
nagpo-fall yung clothing? Yung clothes.
Yeah. Ang clothing, because all the elements, pwede siyang magpunta sa wood and earth.
Yeah.
Pero kung fashion ang pinag-uusapan, it should be the fire.
Okay.
So, parang meron tatlong ikutan yun, depende sa gagamitan. No? Kung fashion talaga, it's really the fire element. Pero pag halimbawa, textile industry, it comes from the wood. And pwede din sa earth. So, ano pa? Meron pa ba? So, with me, on the way I see it, because meron din akong fire element. So, kaya siguro, uh, yung aking element kasi nagiging wood, fire, and earth. So doon lang umiikot. And when I look into all the careers that I have, talagang doon umiikot siya. The wood, the fire, and the earth. The healing is on the earth, it's on the fire also. Yung teaching is on the wood. So doon umiikot. Okay,
Yeah.
meron ba kayong tanong?
Very much aligned,
Yeah.
teacher, ah. Kaya pala, fulfilling ay yung career.
Yes. Kasi it's not only the career that we should also see it. Yung tama yung word na, is it fulfilling? Kasi kung ang hinahanap mo lang ay career, oh my God, there are so many career that you can do.
Actually.
But but what we want is it is the career that is really aligned to who you really are, right? Who you really are. And you can do that by enhancing your feng shui
Mm-hmm.
and also aligning it with your element.
So
Okay,
that the,
so
so the rewards din, teacher, in a fulfilling
mhm,
career is not just
mhm,
material, di ba?
yes.
Which is
Mm-mm,
actually it's a side effect na lang yun eh. It's your happiness inside joy, di ba?
mm-mm, mm-mm, yeah. With regards to career also, and even in the business, the front door, which we have already discussed before, right? The front door is also very important because the front door is the entry point of your chi. Kaya kung ang ating mga pinto ay masikip, very narrow, clogged, no? Then there was something that's going to also affect our career. Even if your door is not on the north, because it is the entry point of chi.
Yes.
So, sun, and also the front part of your home or your office. That is very, very important. Also, the signage that you have. Those are the things that you need to look at when you're looking into booming your career and booming your business. Signage, the front door, the entry pathway, what is seen as you enter the door. Those are the things that are really important with our career and business. Do you have any questions with us? Meron ba tayong mga tanong na, hello Mario. Hi, hello Christine. Nice to see you.
There are no more questions, I guess. I actually, teacher,
Mm-hmm.
I have thank you for reminding me about the balance of the earth, the heaven, and the man.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yes, and the
blessings
man.
that yes,
Mm-hmm.
that's very important to know because it's just not just about fixing your space, but also
Mm-hmm.
acknowledging those blessings from all around us.
Yeah, yeah. It's not really just it should be inner and outer.
Yes. Yeah.
It's really good that also we need to really reflect on our life
Mm-hmm.
and ask God to help us to have a clarity for our career. And the career sector is related to the helpful people. And
Oh,
can we have the bagwa again? Can we have the bagwa again? Yes. Okay. Thank you. If you look into the bagwa, the side of the career is the helpful people, and on the other side is the wisdom and actually this is a self-awareness and spirituality. So if you have in your home, it's very good also to enhance this part, the helpful people. This represents your environment, the people who helps you in whatever aspects of your life, your career, your friends, who help you in your life. So you can also enhance this so that because this is a part of the metal element, so therefore if you enhance the helpful people, then you can also enhance the career. No? So those two are interrelated. So what we can do there, usually in the helpful people, that is where we put the images of our favorite saints, um, the angels, the picture of Buddha. It's like a semi art altar that you can put as a helpful people. So or your favorite um, mentor, you can put it there so that if you can be enhanced also by the energy to your career. So that's the thing that you can do. Okay, so um, do we have any audience participation now? No, we don't have.
No, we don't have
None.
teacher.
Okay, we don't
Yes.
have now.
Yes.
Okay. Mm-mm. Yeah. So just to sum up for our reflection, we would like you to really reflect on your career. Reflect on the inner and then also look outside. What is in your career sector, right? So that too can be connected to enhance.
Yes.
So
We have
what
a
is
question
there?
here from Mabel Lim. If I have if I hi, I find I have
Mhm.
trouble making decisions and taking action.
What's
Can
the
I know
question?
if
Yeah, can you read?
I find
If
I
I
have
have a,
trouble making decisions and taking action? Can I know if Feng Shui can help?
yes, okay, good. Yes, Feng Shui can also help. Yeah. So externally, so because this is about decision is also on the career sector, the purpose. So the way we have discussed already, to look into your career sector. It is in the north sector or the lower middle area of your home. Now, if you are going to do a feng shui in your room, then look into if you're going to use the bagua, the compact bagua, look into the north sector and try to enhance that area. Or if you're using the BTB bagua, you have to go in your room, look for based on the door, look for the low middle area of your bedroom based on the bagua that we have shown. So you can enhance it. You see, one thing that you can also do is because that represents the career, no? You can also post a question there. I usually do that. So I have a crystal, a white quartz, no? And then you put a question on the quartz under the crystal. You put a paper wherein you wrote your question and then you put the white quartz there. And then just with the intention of deciding on something, helping you to decide. And then after that, you just allow yourself to be um, flowing to whatever answer that can come to you. And of course, if you are waiting for the answer, you are also aware of the things that can happen because synchronistic events can lead you to the answer. That can really happen. Okay. So by the way, I'm looking into also again in our career. That's where all of my goddess so uh, so that is my career. That also represents my work as a healer. I put there also the drawing of my husband to represent his drawing career. Okay, so I hope that answer your question. You can do that with crystal.
Teacher, siguro, if I may add with Mabel,
Mm-hmm.
you may
Mm-hmm.
also want to introspect and ask yourself what are the blockages that prevents you or holding you up with the decisions that you would like to do, like you want to impose on, and taking actions. What are your fears? Maybe you can identify that, because as you enhance your or clear up your space in feng shui, you can also enhance and clear up that space in your heart or in your life, so that you may let go of those blockages also.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, thank you. Are we going to have another break? Did we have another
Yes,
break
teacher.
already? Or we have
We have
that's the second break? Okay. Okay. So now we go to Feng Shui magic, right? Feng Shui magic. I'm waiting for my Feng Shui magic. Hey, yes, that's it. Am I waiting for the music? Yes, that's it. Oh, so Feng Shui magic is the portion where we heal our limiting beliefs through affirmations or declaration of our statements and prosperity. So let us hear from Dr. Leon Master. So where is our Dr. Leon Master? So from Dr. Leon Master, the limiting beliefs in life arise from the illusion of having a selfhood that is separate from the unlimited presence of God within you. The truth is that you are one with God, and thus unlimited. Through meditation and visualization, you can establish and maintain contact with that unlimited part of yourself. Ah, so, especially with our career, we have to remember that we are unlimited.
yes.
Okay, now let's go to our limiting beliefs. What are our limiting beliefs, Darnie?
Yes, the first one, teacher, is I could never open my own business, or I could never have my own business.
Wow, yes, no? I have a client before na they're always with a parent, no? And they couldn't believe that they can open their own business. But now they have. No? Of course, they use healing and feng shui.
Yes.
So it goes together. Huh? You should always not only rely on the feng shui, but you should also work on the human law, which deals with changing your thoughts and attitudes and life ways. That's why the healing and the feng shui or the Reiki and feng shui go together, right? Mm,
Nice.
yeah.
Uh, the
Okay, the
second
next is
one, the second limiting belief is I should avoid failure at all costs. I should avoid failure at all costs. Well, you have
afraid of failure.
already identified the failure, right?
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
identifying the possibilities. Okay.
And the thing is, whatever we put in our mind, it happens.
Mm,
So if the thing that's happening in your mind is saying, I might be a failure, then you're already opening the door to failure. But the success, we should have a courage. So that means from failure, we learn from it, right? So we should never be afraid of failure because it's a time for us to really learn. Okay, so now let's go to healing and healing all those limiting beliefs. So now let's go to our affirmation. If you want, you can close your eyes or you can open your eyes and say the affirmation with me. Let's focus on our breathing. Let's feel the divine grace of the divine God. Life is beautiful. Divine intelligence is in charge of my life. I am now open, receptive, and obedient to each rich instruction and guidance. Let us open our hearts, let us open our mind as if we are surrendering to the divine guidance. Again, let's say, divine intelligence is in charge of my life. I am now open, receptive, and obedient to its rich instruction and guidance. Feel this within your heart. And one last, divine intelligence is in charge of my life. I am now open, receptive, and obedient to its rich instruction and guidance. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Thank you. I hope we all feel, I love that affirmation,
So,
opening to the instruction and guidance.
so
So let's have
powerful.
our final slogan.
Always
Always remember, Feng
Feng
Shui
Shui is
is
for
for
all.
all.
So, thank you so much, everyone, for our AOB for tonight. Again, Archangel Raphael Healing House, if you're interested and would like to know about Reiki and would like to release all the tensions, stress, and anxiety that blocks your mind from creating and manifesting, so you open up to more abundance and growth by releasing energetic blocks through Reiki energetic healing for a calmer mind, body, and spirit. So start your healing through the Archangel Raphael Healing House. You may contact them in their Facebook page, or you may call on 0936-429-8217. The next one is Logitech. Logitech, I guess we can all agree that video collaboration is more than a trend. It has become an important part of every business operation, whether you are doing online meeting, one-on-one, or meeting your entire team and customers. Everyone's voices and ideas needs to be heard and seen. With Logitech's video collaboration solution, you know you are getting the very best for your business. Next is Ever Cryo. Many of us will agree if I say that body pain and inflamed muscle will always be part of your living. Well, it's like we're working to do something to make your body hurts, right? With Ever Cryo compression therapy system, you are experiencing the easy and non-messy system to treat your physical ailments.
Yes. Okay, so it's already September. And September, usually, we really prepare our home for the new year. So it's best time to have the cosmic space feng shui consultation and space enhancement. So the balance of cosmic trinity is the key to success in life. Cosmic space consultation brings the balance of your lifestyle and space, whether it is a home or workspace, to affect success in your life. So we empower you and your space. So book your appointment for the cosmic space Feng Shui consultation and also for your cosmic design if you would like to know more of your element. So you can book at thecosmichealer.net or contact at 0977 706 0661. Okay, so now let's go to our blessing. And of course, before that, we would like to thank everyone for being here with us. Thank you. And now let's go for the blessing. May everyone be happy.
Will everyone be well,
May everyone be healthy.
and may everyone be prosperous.
So thank you. And for our last slogan,
Spirit
plus action
action
is equal to
equals to prosperity.
prosperity. So thank you everyone and good night. You have a good week ahead and see you next week for our next century for business. Thank you.
Laging tandaan, sa ikakaunlad ng bayan, Feng Shui ang kailangan. This has been your Philippine Business Feng Shui on Big Media Network with your anchor, Feng Shui and Reiki Master, Reverend Lilian Hewlett, and Dragon Angel Guide, Darleen Turda. Every Sundays at 8 p.m. only here on Big Media Network.